Erica.
Yeah, well, what about Erica? I happen to love her. Doesn't that count for anything?
You destroyed her. Don't you think you've done enough?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I'm not the paragon of perfect judgment and behavior that you are. I couldn't possibly aspire to your level. Unlike you, Jack, I am only a man, not a saint in a flannel suit.
Happy New Year, honey.
I guess I should be going too.
Brooke, please, would you stay a while?
Well, we made a bargain. It's 2 hours after your bedtime. Now, you promised me that you'd go to bed quietly without a scene, okay? Winifred will take you on up right now. Hey, I'll be up in a few minutes. I'll read you a story.
Come on, sweetie.
No, I want my mommy.
Junior, all good things must come to an end. Little boys have to go to bed.
That's right, sweetie.
I want to go home with Mom.
You can't tonight, honey.
Why not?
Well, because all your toys are here, and all your things.
I want...
What? What do you want?
I want to go home. I want to go home to my real room.
How about this? I'll make you a deal. I'll take you upstairs, and I'll read you a story, and I'll stay until you fall asleep. How does that sound? Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Great. Come on, let's go. What's wrong, honey?
I want Brian to come too.
It's a kick.
You got your vitamin A, your vitamin C. I like it because it has those beta-carotenes in it.
What's that word?
Beta-carotenes. It's zippy kind of thing, a zippy thing.
For thousands of great sale items, these are the best weeks to buy at Sears. All furniture and mattresses are on sale. Plus, you can get a 0% finance charge with no payments or billing till March. That's all furniture and mattresses on sale. But hurry, Sears' best weeks to buy end soon.
The worst is bad-tasting medicine.
Oh, the terrible taste.
Yeah, the taste. The best, for me, improved Triaminic.
Oh, it's an excellent new taste.
She loves it.
Give us your worst, we'll give you our best. Improved Triaminic with all new kid-approved tastes.
He loves it.
Get rich fast? You bet. Next month, $10 million for the big winner at American Family. Enter the only sweepstakes with my picture. $10 million has got to go. I'll award this giant prize in just weeks. Hurry.
Hang tight, folks. All my children will be back in a flash.
From the Good Morning America family to your family.
Have a joyous and prosperous 1993.
Happy New Year.
This Sunday only, Starving Artist Group Art Expo and Sale. Thousands of beautiful original oil paintings on canvas by talented professional artists. Giant sofa-sized paintings sold elsewhere for hundreds of dollars, as low as $19. Smaller paintings from $7. Absolutely no painting over $49. Professional artist quality at rock-bottom starving artist prices. This Sunday at the Valley Forge Hilton in King of Prussia and the Buck Hotel in Feasterville. Also the Christiana Hilton in Newark and the Sheraton Post in Cherry Hill. Sunday, 11 to 4.
Disney presents from Jim Henson Productions. Critics are calling The Muppet Christmas Carol the best Muppet film yet.
Prove it.
It's a new holiday classic and at 10 plus.
I loved it!
The Muppet Christmas Carol, rated G. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Jimmy was killed by his own mother while she was driving drunk.
And I started beating the walls of the hospital, screaming, "I've killed my baby."
Drunk drivers who kill their own children on the next show.
Watch fireworks above the Delaware River and join in the city's New Year's Eve celebration. For more details, call the Visitors Bureau, 1-800-537-7676.
A year to remember, tomorrow at 10.
I don't think that's such a hot idea, Squirt.
But I love you.
Well, we'll be best buds forever, you and I, but
No. It's all right. Go on.
Helicopter service.
Right.
Okay, for takeoff. Fasten your seatbelts. Helicopter Express to Junior's room.
What is it with kids and bedtime?
Yeah, they never want to go.
I remember when I was a little girl, I would never go to bed unless Harry tucked me in first. I mean, I would stay awake on the couch clutching my goodnight moon, and there were all these yellow-eyed monsters outside of my bedroom window, and Harry was the only one that could make them disappear.
Are there any yellow-eyed monsters on the path to the lake?
None that I can't handle.
So it's safe to go for a stroll.
Safe, yes. Polite, no.
No, don't worry about being polite. Hey, look, it's the last of the holidays. You go on, have fun.
How can I argue with the guest of honor?
I make a point of never arguing with my guest of honor.
Happy New Year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
You'll, tell Dixie and Brian good night for us. Good night, Martins.
And a prosperous New Year to all detectives.
Especially ones we love.
Well, Happy New Year.
I think my lawyer is slouching his way toward early retirement. A simple assignment. He is resisting me, and I am naturally upset.
Aside from being your lawyer, he's the oldest friend you've got. He knows you well enough to know all you're doing is being overly dramatic. I mean, look at you. You're ordering people around. You're eating enough for 2 people. The last thing you need right now is a will. So if you want to start planning something, then plan our next trip, huh?
I'm not going to change my mind about this.
I'm sorry, Lionel. I consider it my mission in life to keep her smiling, and it looks like I've fallen down on the job.
Personally, I think you've done a yeoman's job. 10 minutes resisting her iron will. I'm exhausted. I'm going to find a hotel.
I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing. I'll walk you out. You know, we're lucky we can get you a flight out of here tomorrow morning.
There will be no planes tomorrow morning. I will let you know when I am finished with my lawyer. Take a room at the Valley Inn, Lionel. You'll love it. It's charming.
From what I've seen, the entire town is. How do you like Pine Valley, Ted?
Pine Valley? Oh, I can take it or leave it.
Hey, it's New Year's Eve. Do you know where your lawyer is?
Jack.
You recognize my voice. I'll take that as a good sign.
Well, I was just thinking about you.
I'll take that as an even better sign.
I passed one of those funny little drive-ins, and it reminded me of the one.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that there's a retro drive-in in the woods of Vermont up there?
It's not retro. It's left over from 1959.
Well, listen, I don't want you sharing a double cheeseburger with anybody but me.
You sound a little wistful.
Well, it's New Year's Eve. I guess that's what it's there for. How about you? You had any wistful thoughts?
Well, some. But on the whole, I'm feeling really well.
Good. I'm glad.
This place is so beautiful. It's serene and peaceful. And you know, I can drive for miles and never even see a castle.
Angelique, listen, I miss you like crazy. Is there any chance I could talk you into coming back to me?
50 stories up without a net is no place for a nap. So when one of these guys gets a bad cold or flu, which medicine would you recommend? One with an antihistamine that can cause drowsiness, or Sudafed Severe Cold Formula? The one that lets you stay alert. No daytime cold and flu product has more maximum strength medicines. For non-drowsy relief, Depend on Sudafed Severe Cold Formula because people depend on you. From the makers of Sudafed.
To a world that's not always as gentle as you'd like it to be, Johnson's Baby brings a new generation of gentleness. Johnson's Baby Shampoo. With a rich, gentle lather that leaves delicate hair soft, shiny, and manageable. The new generation of gentleness from Johnson's Baby. Because your baby's world should be as gentle as you can make it.
Wow, somebody must think I'm special.
'Cause you got Raisin Bran?
Not just Raisin Bran, Post Premium Raisin Bran. With not just lots, but hundreds of big plump raisins.
Look at all I got.
And these flakes, premium, with not just whole wheat bran too.
So it's good for you.
Somebody sure thinks I'm special.
It's me and Mommy.
Post Premium Raisin Bran makes everybody feel like somebody's special.
When spills are at their worst, Bounty's at its best. It's the quicker, thicker picker-upper. Bounty is quicker and thicker than any other national two-ply paper towel. When spills are at their worst, Bounty's at its best.
The quicker, thicker picker-upper, Bounty.
It's this simple. These two teams will meet. The winner gets the national crown. The loser gets bupkis. No debate, no discussion. All you gotta do is watch and cheer.
One network will tell you her story.
I love you, baby.
I love you, too.
Another will tell you their story.
She's a sick girl.
Only ABC gives you the whole story.
I love him, and I love the sex.
I wasn't cheating on my wife.
She's the devil. I feel like I'm gonna die.
Drew Barrymore is Amy Fisher, Sunday.
That is one of the nicest gifts I've ever received in my life.
Can I take that to mean that you would consider it?
Just knowing that you still think of me.
I can't think of anything else but you. I mean, I want you back, honey.
Jack, it's almost a new year. It's time to put away the old and start new.
We don't have to throw everything out just because we want to start new.
Jack, I cannot share my life with anyone until I've spent time by myself.
Any idea how much time we're talking about?
I can't say. I don't know.
I see. Well, listen, I mean, you haven't totally written off Pine Valley. I mean, you haven't totally given up the idea of coming back to me, have you?
In the foreseeable future, my life is here. I like where I am. I like how I am, who I am. Maybe for the first time in my life.
Okay.
Jack, I hope all of your wishes come true. You're such a good man. You deserve great happiness. I hope you find it.
Thank you. You know, it sounds a little bit like maybe we're never going to talk again.
I think this should be the last time. Please don't call me again.
I said, please, tell me you're not serious about this. Tell me you don't mean this.
It's good that you called me on New Year's Eve. For me, tonight is the end of an era. Jack, I don't know where I'm going, but I do know that I'll never cover the old ground. Please, let's not drag this out.
Whatever you think.
Goodbye, Jack. Take care.
Happy New Year.
Are you still here?
Look, Mona, I don't want to argue with you, and I don't want to upset you, but I have something that I feel may help Erica.
Dimitri, there are no magic potions.
Please, would you just try this? It's a message to Erica from Bianca.
Why didn't I think of this?
I called Travis. He was very cooperative.
Thank you. I accept your suggestion and your tape.
Thank you, Mona.
I'm not sure why you wanted me to stay. I mean, to plead your case with Mona, obviously it wasn't necessary.
No, it was to talk to you about Edmund.
You're wasting your breath, Dimitri.
Brooke, what you and Edmund had was solid and real. He's still in love with you now. He's a saner, calmer man who's learned from his mistakes.
I've seen the Edmund Gray learning experience up close. I don't want any part of it. But thank you for the public service announcement regarding your brother. I already gave, and I'm rearranging my priorities for 1993. Happy New Year.
Mine works.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
Excuse me. Well, that was fun.
Yep. Well, you know, last New Year's Eve, I would have been real happy to spend a midnight with a beautiful nurse. Oh, I was overseas on assignment, you know, just knocking back Boilermakers with the heavy crowd. Quite a life. This year, I don't know. My wish list would be totally different if I had one.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you've sworn off making wishes on New Year's Eve.
Well, I only have one dream for 93, my friend. And I'm not leaving that one up to fate.
Well, forget the future. Right now, I'd give anything for a couple clear insights into the past.
Junior, settle down.
Out like a light. Well, you see, you worked your mommy magic.
He always chills right out after Dixie sings to him.
Oh, no, but he wasn't asleep until you read him Curious George.
But by then, by page 3, he was unconscious.
Gloria, I'm so sorry that we missed so much of your party.
Oh, it's okay. At least you made it. More like say for Stuart.
Gloria, honey, will you hate us if we leave now?
We'd like to be home before the maniacs get out on the road.
No, I understand.
Thanks. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Why don't you guys wait a second? We'll go with you.
Oh,
okay. Okay, great. Adam, it was very gracious of you to invite us to your party. You turned what could have been a very difficult New Year's Eve into a rather pleasant one.
I was happy to do it.
There's a book called Curious George Goes to School, and Junior's really into it, but he left it at home. I told him I'd drop it by tomorrow if that's okay with you.
Fine.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Even though Stuart, the groom, couldn't make it, it was a really nice party. Thank you.
No, I won't let you.
Hey, you've got to get to Payless now.
Why? Is the whole store on sale?
Hundreds of pairs of shoes are on sale at Payless for just $5. And $5 sounds good, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Women's, kids, and men's shoes, just $5 and a variety of great styles and lots of colors. Casuals and dress shoes.
Fabulous.
Remember, the Payless $5 shoe sale ends soon, so be there.
Watch me.
Our wedded bliss could be over. All we have left are 2 NyQuil liquid caps of these other pills.
You take the liquid caps. You've got a big day tomorrow.
Why should you suffer? I'll take these.
But then you could still be up to date with the sore throat and a cough, and you need the rest more than me. I insist.
The power of liquid medicine the way you want it. Vicks NyQuil liquid caps. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine.
I just hope my coughing doesn't keep you awake, riddled with guilt.
Go see my granddaughter. Thank did you?
Think about your daydreams, what you would do if you won $1 million out of the blue. Miracles can happen for you. Publishers Clearinghouse, the house where dreams come true.
What's the first thing you should know about brushing your teeth?
Uppers first, then lowers.
Nope.
Okay, lowers, then uppers.
No. Plaques is the first thing you should know. It's the before you brush plaque remover. Rinse with Plaques before you brush, to help loosen plaque and break it apart. So loosen plaque with Plaques, the only brand clinically proven to loosen plaque, so you can brush away more. Plaques, the before you brush plaque remover. Before you brush.
The countdown begins. Tonight, Dick Clark rocks in the new year with Belle Biv DeVoe, TLC, Slaughter, John Cicada, Village People, and a classic performance from Barry Manilow. Join 90210's Tori Spelling and Hangin' with Mr. Cooper's Mark Curry. Plus, Dick Clark live in Times Square. Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve.
I assume you don't need help cleaning up.
Stuart will be back any minute now. It's bad enough he missed the party. Don't want him to come back to a dark, empty house, do you?
Well, I'm sure he'll go straight to the gatehouse.
Why don't you stay? We'll open some champagne. Oh, listen. There are the chimes. You've got to stay for the stroke of midnight.
I don't think so.
It's sacrilege to see the new year in alone. Happy New Year.
Your saddle, mademoiselle?
Gracias.
So, on the scale of nightmare evenings, how would you rate tonight?
Off the charts.
Especially with Winifred waltzing in with all that wine.
I didn't even notice. I didn't even want to drink. I was just watching.
Quite a show.
Adam having a conniption. Poor little Adam Jr. having a total meltdown. And Brian doing his rendition of Teenage Father Knows Best. I mean, I was watching all of it, you know, but it all had nothing to do with me. I felt really sorry for them. I did, but still, it wasn't like my life was on the line.
It is going to be a good year.
You know, one of the many times Brian was, like, ragging on me, he so eloquently told me one time that I should get a life. Well, guess what, folks? I've got one.
To Haley's life, may it be remarkable.
To my remarkable partner.
Thanks, but I don't think I've worked up to remarkable yet. I think, how about promising?
How about supportive to the extreme? You know, Charlie, if anybody didn't know you any better tonight, they would think that you were on the wagon. I mean, seltzer for dinner, apple cider as a New Year's toast. You don't have to do that.
Look, before you give me all the credit, ask yourself, who would want to get loaded with that crap? Hey, look what time it is. Happy New Year, baby.
I said, what the heck? I feel like buying domestic.
When I think of the New Year's I've spent, hoping this would be the year.
Hey, you be careful. You get what you wish for. You're stuck with me.
Happy New Year, my sweet boy.
My sweet, darling baby boy. My angel boy.
Ted.
Happy New Year, Mama.
sweet little angel.
And I won. I guess that's all about school, Mommy. Please get better fast. I miss you a lot. And that's for you. I'm saving up lots of big hugs for when I see you.
That's your little girl, honey.
Happy New Year, Mommy. I love you.
We all love you, darling. Mama.
That's right, Jack. Bring out the old, bring in the new.
Unlike you, I'm just a man, not a saint in a flying suit.
It's good that you called on New Year's Eve. For me, this is the end of an era. End.
Yeah, right. You got that right.
End of an era. Please don't call again. Please don't call again. Please don't.
Lindsay's liquid diet can cause awful messy leaks, but with her Pampers, she's as dry as can be.
Pampers Phases, the first developmental diapers for infants.
Pampers Phases has this special pocket back here, while this other leading diaper doesn't. Just look at all that protection. And with 2 infant sizes, she shouldn't ever be in between sizes.
Pampers Phases for newborns, infants, crawlers, and walkers. The first developmental diapers for dry and happy babies phase after phase.
This is Berry Berry Kicks, a different kind of kid cereal.
Mom, could we get that, please?
And you know what they'll do to get a kid cereal.
I'll wash your car.
It's got a crisp corn crunch,
Okay, I'll never touch the stereo again.
natural fruit flavors, real fruit juice, and less sugar than most kid cereals. So when your kids say,
Please?
you'll gladly say, okay. Berry Berry Kicks.
Glad I asked.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Get those flavors flowing. The taste has got you going. It's wild. It's a stampede of taste. Smile and open wide. Old El Paso's got the taste that runs wild. Pour 'em on, eat 'em up, beat 'em up. Pour 'em on, eat 'em up. Open wide. Higher mile, tasting wild. Old El Paso's got the taste that runs wild. Yeah!
New Year's Day. It's a championship lineup on ABC Sports. First, Georgia tackles Ohio State in the Florida Citrus Bowl. Then, Michigan meets Washington in the Rose Bowl. And tomorrow night, it's college football's ultimate showdown. Number 1 Miami battles number 2 Alabama.
Artist Tom Cruise and several producer types. One of the producers, by the way, said thanks, but no thanks. He told Paramount to give the money to charity instead. Milton Berle, the granddaddy of television's 85 years old today. That's him on the right, starting in showbiz with Charlie Chaplin in 1915 in an old movie. His TV show really launched the industry in the late 40s. Everybody watched Uncle Milty, and everybody who was anybody was on the show.
I don't like it, all these girls screaming, always changing clothes, always. If I rip you apart, I always try to kiss you. I don't like it. You don't? Someone must have stomped on his head with those blue suede shoes.
These shows are live. They were originally done live. Some of them were dead, but most of them were alive. But we didn't have any cue cards, didn't have any teleprompters, didn't have any of the phony laugh machines. They got what they saw, and they saw what they got.
You listen to me, I'm Pearl. Pearl, 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 Pearl. Who Pearl that?
I remember them all. They were great.
Oh boy, Scott Palmer back with sports, and let's talk a little Phillies.
Well, we're talking about the All-Star Game, Lisa and Mark, and before we leave for Baltimore in the Midsummer Classic, it's time to stop by the old pumps for a Midsummer fill-up. If the kid is for real, then how about a deal? An All-Star slide as we stay up all night. And it wasn't even a doubleheader. Right here, right now, on Phillies Fill-Ups. The Phillies were 2 games below 500 this week, with 3 wins and 5 losses. A lead that was 7 games a week ago has shrunk to 5 at the All-Star break. The week began with the most publicized call-up since Alexander Graham Bell rang for Mr. Watson. Kevin Stocker is the Phil's new everyday shortstop, and he's playing well. They got Stocker for his glove, but he's off to a fast start at the plate, also hitting .375 with a home run and 3 RBIs. Stocker's arrival has left Kim Batiste wondering what he's done to wind up on the bench. Lenny Dykstra is also wondering how he was left off the All-Star team. Lenny may not be going to Baltimore, but his teammates know how important he has been to their first-half success.
You don't have to be a star, baby, to be in my show.
Jim Eisenreich has played a starring role this season after joining the Phillies as a supporting character. Eisenreich is this week's premium performer. He finished the week hitting .471. The All-Star break is coming at a good time for Pete Incaviglia, who was 0 for 16. But nobody had a tougher week than Curt Schilling. Schilling was 0-2 with a 12.46 ERA. The Phillies' longest homestand of the season was really their longest. They played 102 innings of baseball, including staying up all night for a 20-inning marathon against the Dodgers. When you play all night, the least they can give you is a shower and a shave. We'll be back next week, same time, same filling station, right here on Phillies Fill-Ups. That fanatic is piling up the mileage out there. Coming up in sports at 6 o'clock, we'll go back to Tug McGraw. He is at Orioles Park at Camden Yards with more on the All-Star Game.
Look forward to it, Scott. Right now, a request for somebody to fire up the drill and strap Barney to a chair. Readers of Mad Magazine have voted the purple dinosaur one of the celebrities they'd most like to give an unnecessary root canal. Comedian Gilbert Gottfried is second on the list, which is topped by conservative Republican talk show host Rush Limbaugh. The results will be published in the October issue of Mad.
It's a little thing. When I have my morning coffee, I like to spread my newspaper out. And for 32 years on the 710 Express, this was impossible. You have to fold it 19 times so you don't cross that invisible line into the other guy's seat.
It's nice to have the time to appreciate the smooth, rich taste of Sanka coffee.
And my coffee tastes even better without the paper cup.
Sanka, everything you love about coffee.
Lincoln Mercury dealers know some problems can't be diagnosed in the shop. So they have a unique traveling companion, a portable vehicle analyzer. It records engine data in ways no human eyes and ears can. Then it tells us what's wrong, so it can be serviced right the first time. Quality care, where the quality continues.
Get quality care on the new Mercury Villager at your Lincoln Mercury dealer today.
We're here at this famous lunch drive-thru where, hey, what'd you get? Value combo. Value?
Over at Denny's, you could have spent as little as $2.99 for a melt sandwich. You got 2 free side dishes.
You mean like ketchup and fries?
I mean like onion rings and a Caesar salad.
Go on.
Or fresh fruit and a bowl of soup.
For $2.99, I get a milk and 2 free sides.
Served on a plate, not in your lap.
Go on.
Buy a milk sandwich at Denny's, get 2 side dishes free. So, go on. Hey, what'd you get?
Taste the love baked goodness of bread made fresh each day. Pure and natural qualities, the Amoroso way. Amoroso, good and light. Amoroso, crisp and right. Amoroso plays the leading role.
What makes Philadelphia sandwiches so famous? Amoroso's. Delivered hot from the oven direct to your store every morning. Nothing could be fresher.
Amoroso plays the leading role.
Dave Franco filling in for Dave Roberts with the AccuWeather forecast and a little relief on the horizon.
A little bit. We're getting there slowly but surely. Yes, the action cam was out today. Not quite as hot as it's been. Let's see where we were. We were at JFK Plaza for the newly planted marigolds. Have to keep these well watered over the next few days. We're still going to be in the 90s. 94 degrees. That was our high today. It came at 3:14 this afternoon. Our low, 76 degrees. Came at 6:05 this morning. It's still 94 degrees with winds out of the northwest. Nice refreshing breeze, 15 miles an hour. Maybe refreshing is too strong. But let's check tonight's forecast from AccuWeather. It's going to be a warm night with basically clear skies, maybe a couple of clouds, and maybe just 1 or 2 thunderstorms, but there aren't many on Action Radar right now. 73 degrees, the overnight low. For tomorrow, AccuWeather says a mostly sunny day with moderate humidity and not too bad. Wednesday, it pops up a little higher. 92 degrees is the high for tomorrow. Well, at this time of year, we've been talking about it for the past week or so, the strong sunshine. But how much stronger is it now than in wintertime? Well, from tonight's AccuFact file, a measure of solar energy. Solar cells convert sunlight directly into electricity by knocking electrons free. That's how it works. But they convert only a small fraction of that energy, usually about 10%. For example, if 100 kilowatt hours are coming in, only about 10 kilowatt hours of electricity are produced. In summertime, to produce what the average American household uses each year, you'd need 2 solar cells, or solar cells covering 2 football fields. But 6 months later, in wintertime, you would need cells covering 3 football fields plus another 20 yards to get the same amount of power. Of course, in the past week or so, we've needed several football fields just to get through the heat wave, but as we said, that's about to end. We'll have the 5-day come up.
So you're trying to tell me I have to keep on paying the electric bill for the foreseeable future?
Oh, absolutely.
Can't
Don't stop paying it.
Okay, thanks. Thousands of Cuban refugees have made it to U.S. shores by boat. Very few, however, have made it on the kind of vessel that one Cuban family used this weekend, a luxury liner. Officials say the Fuster family slipped onto a $300 million cruise ship, the Majesty of the Seas, on the island of Grand Cayman. They pretended to be paying passengers. They were careful to blend in. They even lounged by the swimming pool on the ship. The 4 family members are claiming political asylum. Under U.S. law, the ship is footing the bill for the family's expenses while the immigration case is being decided.
What's new from the Budget Gourmet? Introducing 12 new special selections entrees. It's sweet basil with 4 lusty cheeses. It's linguine and a dash of wine. All at deliciously new low prices. 12 new special selections entrees from the Budget Gourmet. It's budget, it's gourmet, it's both.
Sometimes when you're really thirsty, nothing satisfies like water. But it's gotta be the best. Pure New Hampshire mountain spring water from Castle Springs. You don't have to do a thing to it. Just add lips.
After 21 years of being dressed exactly alike, if you can imagine. This is nice. I like what you're wearing. Yeah, isn't this nice? We don't even wear the same colors anymore. I wouldn't wear orange. Got 4 buttons. I know. We still agree on one thing. Saving money. Right, so I shop at classic brands at Marshall's. Maybe just the cut of the dress. I'm not, I shop at Marshall's for something wild. With the money I save, I go to the opera. What? With the money I save, I'm off to Vegas.
Never, never, never pay for a price. Marshall's.
Hi, I'm your new plumber. Yep, your old friend Roto-Rooter. Sure, Roto-Rooter is famous for cleaning drains and sewers, and now we can solve any plumbing problem day or night. Leaky faucets, blocked pipes, installation, repair. For fast, guaranteed plumbing service from the name you trust, call Roto-Rooter. There's only one.
same bad service for any plumbing problem.
And away go troubles down the drain.
The 3 journalists reportedly have been killed by a Somali mob after a UN helicopter attack on targets in southern Mogadishu. The bodies of an Associated Press photographer and 2 Reuters journalists were reported seen by Somali interpreters who worked for those news agencies. The mob also apparently stabbed, shot, and stoned a Reuters TV soundman who was rescued by colleagues and taken to a hospital. 2 other journalists, we are told, a Russian photographer and a woman employee of an Italian TV network, are missing. An AP correspondent says the attack happened as journalists headed to the scene of the chopper attack shortly after it ended. The choppers apparently have been trying to flush out gunmen loyal to fugitive warlord Mohammed Farah Aidid.
A mixed day on Wall Street today. Investors are waiting nervously for new inflation figures due out tomorrow and Wednesday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was up 3 points today, but the other indicators were all down. Advances, on the other hand, edged declines by a slim margin, 10-9. Volume on the New York Exchange, 202 million shares traded today. An average share of common stock went up 6 cents. Jury selection began today for a group of people who will decide whether cheap tickets offered last summer by American Airlines were an illegal effort to force weaker competitors out of business. Continental and Northwest Airlines have filed a $500 million lawsuit against American, charging predatory pricing. Northwest and Continental claim American plan to make up the price cut losses through fare increases once the other airlines went out of business. American Airlines officials say they were just trying to sell more tickets by simplifying the fare structure. The federal trial in Galveston, Texas, is expected to take about 5 weeks.
Well, it's time now for our Good Sense segment. Tonight we're going to tell you how some car manufacturers are taking the pain out of purchasing a new car. Chrysler, General Motors, Ford, and even Mercedes-Benz are now offering buyers more car for less money. Now, the strategy is called value pricing. It's making stripped-down base models a thing of the past. The idea is simple. Automakers add popular options to some models and then lower the prices, giving consumers added value while cutting their own manufacturing costs. The 93 Ford Thunderbird LX, the value model T-Bird, for example, includes 10 options and sells for over $1,200 less than the 92 base model did. Although value pricing, known in the car business as credible pricing, is not new, widespread use of it is. The revived tactic is energizing business and pleasing customers. Sales of Buick's 93 LeSabre sedan were down 40% until Buick created a value model in February, dubbed the 90th Anniversary Edition. Sales of the new model were so good that Chrysler is looking into adding more value models. General Motors may even try value pricing on all models this fall.
And finally, a story of a group of people around the country who have resorted to the bare essentials to beat the heat. Members of the American Sunbathing Association romp naked in various gatherings across the country, including here in Miami, Florida, over the weekend. They were celebrating National Nude Weekend. The idea, they say, is to get more exposure for their idea of clothes-free tanning. They say this heat wave makes taking it all off even more sensible and an especially cool idea, although illegal in many places.
Right now, Jim Gardner, the entire Action News team, standing by with these stories and more next to 6. The blistering heat wave has New Jersey officials worried about fires in the state's tender, dry forest land.
And a bolt of lightning blows the top off Lancaster City Hall. Those stories and more next on Action News at 6 with Jim Gardner. Now for Scott Palmer, Dave Roberts, Dave Frankel, Lisa Thomas-Laurie, the entire Action News team, I'm Mark Howard. Have a good evening.
Change the way your home gets clean during a cleanup on Hoover sale at Kmart. A new Elite Supreme with 17.0 cleaning efficiency rating is just $139 now at Kmart.
Everyone, please be on their best behavior at Uncle Mel's party. This means no mention of Cousin Ed's indictment. A man is innocent until proven guilty, even a thief like Ed. And Mel's new wife is to be addressed as Marcia and not Numero Cinco.
That's it. I'm not going.
Now, is everybody clear on who was Cousin Harold and who was Cousin Lawrence?
Lawrence is the one who whistles.
No, Harold is the one who whistles. Lawrence is the one with the funny pants.
Oh, I cannot be in the same room with him.
Eileen, where's the dog?
On your side of the family.
That's the iced tea.
4C, the official iced tea of the Davis family.
Nothing sends chills down your spine and straight to your wallet like the cost of healthcare today.
Your medical bills, sir.
Which is why we're introducing HMO Blue to calm your fears with the largest choice of hospitals statewide.
Really?
Without the frightening high premiums.
Oh, yeah?
Rescue HMO Blue from Blue Cross and Blue Shield of New Jersey. A better way of caring.
Parents who brainwash children with their beliefs. Next on You.
Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Gary Papa, Dave Roberts, and Jim Gardner.
Monday night, firefighters beat back the heat and flames from a 3-alarmer in Camden, and a Center City lawyer details allegations of sexual harassment against a prominent Philadelphia attorney. But the big story in Action News tonight is the heat wave death toll. It continues to soar in the Philadelphia area. In Philadelphia alone, officials say 17 more people have succumbed to the heat since yesterday. That brings the Philadelphia heat-related death toll to 58. The state of Delaware reports that 2 people have died from the heat since yesterday. That brings their total to 4. And the city of Trenton has recorded its first 2 heat deaths today. That brings to 5 the number of heat-related deaths in the state of New Jersey. Action News was back at the Red Cross Heat Emergency Hotline today. More than 1,200 people have called the hotline since Friday, many of them asking for fans. The Red Cross is asking donors to provide air conditioners and fans so it can match them with people most in need. The Red Cross Heat Hotline number is 299-4828. Again, that's 299-4828. The Philadelphia water situation is much improved since the end of last week. On Friday, we told you that city reservoirs had fallen to 47% of capacity. Anything under 50% represents an official water emergency. But today, officials say water reserves are back to over 70%. Weekends normally see a drop in water usage, and that allows reservoirs to restock themselves. So for the time being, at least, there will be no water restrictions in the city of Philadelphia. But it's a different situation in mid-Montgomery County. This is the plant of the North Penn Water District in Lansdale, and officials are still asking residents to refrain from watering their lawns and washing their cars. The request covers 21,000 customers in the North Penn Water District. Of course, our heat has been accompanied by a lack of rain, and that has officials in South Jersey extremely concerned about the prospects of forest fire. Here's that story from New Jersey correspondent Nora Michanek.
These flying wardens from the New Jersey Forest Fire Service are on the lookout for fires threatening South Jersey forests. A lack of rain and the hot sun beating down on vegetation helped trigger 40 separate fires this weekend alone, most of them in the Pine Barrens.
Towers usually spot the fires. Then our ground crews get in there and they start working the fires. If they feel it's a need for air support, they'll call us for observation or for actual suppression work.
The largest fire we had this weekend was at Assine Lake and burned 40 acres.
Dave Harrison, the chief state fire warden, says the heat wave has created a very serious fire hazard.
Material on the surface of the ground, which we call fuel, is extremely dry and extremely flammable.
That's turned our forests into tinder boxes ready to ignite at any moment. Making it tougher, some of the blazes are burning below ground.
That some places that goes from a few inches to several feet.
Underground it's burning?
Yeah.
State officials say only 1/10% of all the fires in New Jersey are caused by lightning. Humans cause all the other ones, either accidentally or intentionally. That's why, especially now, wardens are urging everyone to be cautious.
They should be very careful with any type of cigarette, campfire, anything that may start the forest on fire.
Because one careless movement can change this into this. I'm Nora Michanek, Channel 6 Action News, at Sign, New Jersey.
Police in Camden have taken a 10-year-old boy into custody. They suspect him of setting a fire. Firefighters fought a 3-alarm blaze on North 7th Street early this morning. The fire broke out at a vacant dwelling, but it spread to a couple of occupied houses next door. Fortunately, residents escaped unharmed. The temperature had yet to climb into the 90s, but it was still plenty hot for firemen, as you can see. Fortunately, there were no injuries. Thunderstorms on Wednesday may bring us all some relief, but a serious storm yesterday brought destruction and heartache to Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
It was pretty wild, man. I see flames shooting up in the sky and stuff.
In a split second, more than 100 years of Lancaster history went up in flames. Last night, Lancaster City Hall was struck by lightning. The bolt sparked a fire, literally blowing apart the building's century-old copper dome and tower. They used to sit directly above this spiral staircase.
The top part of the tower was about
15 feet square.
Was it fully engulfed?
Yes, it was totally engulfed at that time.
And chunks were falling?
Right.
Flaming debris?
Flaming debris was falling down into the street.
Mayor Janice Stewart was working in her office when the lightning hit. She felt and heard the jolt, and her phone went on the blink. Lightning came out of nowhere, and I could feel the charge in the air. And I probably went that far off my seat, just because the unexpected boom. The boom left behind quite a mess on the street and in the building. The roof of City Hall is also covered with charred rubble. From this bird's eye view across the street, you can see the copper tower and dome are gone. This is what's left of the dome. It's been reduced to nothing more than a pile of metal. Workers tried to gather up as much of it as they could. The city plans to hold on to the remains to help with restoration. Regardless of the cost, estimated at more than $200,000, Mayor Stewart has promised to rebuild what has been a part of the city since 1892. I'm Flora Pastorero, Channel 6 Action News, Lancaster.
Tomorrow is special election day in Bucks County's 10th state senatorial district. Voters will be selecting a replacement for Jim Greenwood, who of course is now a congressman. Action News caught up with State Representative David Heckler today in Newtown. Heckler was a 4-term Republican state rep and considered the favorite in the race. The district's Republicans outnumber Democrats by a margin of 2-1. The Democrat in the race is Thomas Lingenfelder. He is from Doylestown, and that's where we saw him today. And Patriot Party candidate Diane Blau of Northampton Township was also in Doylestown today. The winner will fill the last year and a half of Greenwood's term. A federal judge in Philadelphia heard 3 hours of arguments late this afternoon on plans by white supremacists to gather in Bucks County later this month. A group calling itself the American Nationalist Party has been denied permits to march through New Hope and then rally at Washington's Crossing State Park on July 31st. The American Civil Liberties Union filed suit to force local and state officials to allow the events. Judge Jay Waldman took the matter under advisement. There is no word when a decision might be made. This was a dramatic day at the sexual harassment trial of Philadelphia attorney Richard Glanton. Action News reporter David Henry has the details.
Richard Glanton is a powerful partner in one of the city's biggest law firms, Reed Smith, Shaw, and McClay. Kathleen Frederick is a former associate of the firm who claims she was eventually fired after refusing to become Glanton's mistress. Frederick was on the witness stand all day telling a steamy story of sexual intimidation. She claims Glanton came onto her in the office and at fancy restaurants, and then she eventually gave in at her home and in his car. She says it began at a private lunch they had together when he said to her, "I was lying in bed last night wondering what you look like in bed." On one occasion in the office, she says they were discussing a job-related problem when he said, "Why don't I take you out for a full body massage?" Frederick claims Glanton was driving her home from work one night and stopped in this parking area along West River Drive. She said